Today we are watching season 2, episode 6 of Severance, which is called Attila.
I assume like
Attila the
Hun. But I don't know what that is going to be in reference to.
So we'll find out.
I hope we find out.
Last episode, we got Burving reconnected, but as their Audis, and Bert invited Irving over for a ham with his husband, Fields. Mm-hmm. Should be interesting. Hopefully we get a little dinner party, they reconnect. We'll see how that goes.
Mark isn't super thrilled with Helly. I think he feels betrayed, but that relationship is being really strained. No one actually is super happy with Mark down in the basement because
he's being a dick.
Because he's being an asshole.
Yeah.
We also know Devin is not a fan of what her husband is doing, writing the book for severed workers, because
this is not the you are.
This is not the him he is. I assume that this is kind of where it ramps up.
Yeah, this is like halfway, well, more
past
than
the halfway point.
Two things worth noting from the last episode that felt significant were Milchick getting reprimanded for the way that he's been running things. And
he's meeting with the board.
We're not thrilled with how you've been doing, and you need to tighten the leash, which we're going to see him do.
We've seen him
already do.
We watched him cross
a
boundary.
And I think that they're like, we need to get this damn Cold Harbor project, whatever it is, done at all costs. He said it's one of the most important things in the history of the world, or something that felt so dramatic that we were like, what could possibly be that deep? Like, even what we've theorized doesn't feel like it could be that deep. So
yeah, ultimately it's hard when we've been put into a world that we don't super know. Like, we don't know how far this tech has come. This tech is very smart. So some of the theories that we're coming up with, I don't know how big of a deal those would be to these people in the world. We'll probably do some theorizing after the episode. So stay tuned for that.
The very last thing I wanted to say was when Mark reintegrated, saw Gemma, like his Audi entered the Lumen world,
the severed floor,
because he was following her voice. And that was we can assume the first time he has seen her in the flesh, so to speak, since she's passed. And then he immediately cried. I can only imagine how jarring that was, and then the episode ended. I'm so excited to see what we get from episode 6.
Oh, and the last words of the episode was, your Audi is going to be, and then he disconnected from his reintegration.
What is she going to? He's going to what?
He's going to... I'm not sure.
We'll find out.
We're just going to find out.